All right, well, not since the great Mackenzie Dern have we had a woman with this type of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu pedigree cross into the UFC, and a lot of people are as excited as they were when Mackenzie signed several years ago.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, when you look at these women, they may not be at the same level because Mackenzie is as good a grappler as we've ever seen coming to the UFC. But you recognize that this young lady has something special, especially on the ground. But then you look at her skill set, you realize that she has much more than just jiu-jitsu. But boy, oh boy, if you are spending extended amounts of time on the floor with this young lady, you are constantly in danger.
No, you're absolutely right, and we might see more striking out of her here tonight, but we know what her bread and butter is, and we expect her to employ that to great success tonight. All right, well, a lot of fight fans were excited when she signed with the UFC, especially those who followed her career in the kickboxing world, and certainly looks like a good addition here for the UFC in this division.
Well, she's fun. She definitely does bring excitement. She's one of those athletes that you cannot take your eyes off of, and it's because of the way she fights. Her fight style is really, really good. The way that she attacks with that aggressive style, looking to take your head off, is why people tune in. And she walks in the octagon, and look at her face. She's so confident that she's going to get the job done tonight.
She's not Keith Peterson, but she's kind of no-nonsense. I was a little bit intimidated when she walked into the fighter meeting. She is on a business trip, and we'll see if it is a successful one here in a matter of moments. All right, with that, both fighters have now graced the octagon. They will lock the door behind them, ready to go with a crazy fight here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. All right, without further delay, let's get you tonight's tale of the tape. We send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Erin Blanchfield. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Maycee, the future Barber.
Herb Dean is your referee. He's the third man in the octagon tonight. All right, here we go with round one, and you seem to think that she's going to maybe go for the early takedown here. At the very least, somehow find a way to get this fight to the canvas where she does her best work.
She has to get this fight to the mat. She's a specialist. There aren't many specialists anymore in the UFC. She is one of them, but the moment she gets you down, she starts spinning her web to try to get you trapped.
Oh, she landed a big knee to the body. They're certainly getting after it early. Oh, huge left. Oh, she lands the side kick, DC. Beautiful technique there.
She really is good at managing space with that technique. I think about Michelle Watson, who also does it a lot in her fights.
Oh, big overhand.
It won't take many of those. I mean, is this thing on repeat? How many times can you say punch to the head? Oh, that one landed, yep. Fighter blocks the punch. Nice.
Frantic pace early on to this one.
She got that leg kick off quick.
All right, so with immediacy, the jiu-jitsu fighter closes the distance and gets her to the clinch. This is exactly where the kickboxer did not want to be early in this fight.
No, she wanted space, she wanted distance, she wanted it to be clean. This clinch position is anything but clean. And right now, she is exactly where she needs to be.
She got that kick to the body home. Oh, there's the single.
Right in the side control, yep. That was nice.
Attempting a choke now. Ooh, that looks pretty tight. Oh, great submission defense as she gets out.
Oh, she's in trouble, dude. And now she's in mount.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Oh, she's got her back. So she backs up here and lets her opponent stand up.
Now we get some space as she separates from her opponent.
Just over 2 minutes, round one. Well, nice job by her there on the counter. She is a counter striker of the highest order. That is the book on her. She will use her opponent's aggressiveness against them at times. And if she can continue to do that throughout this fight, the advantage could swing her way.
Guillotine jump.
Yes, that guillotine is officially tight. Oh, great submission defense. Posture's up now. Oh, and delivers. Huge punch to the head there. All right, well, she continues to try to set up submissions here, but there it is, gets denied again.
Once again, the submission is denied. This is just great submission. She's so locked in. She doesn't give you any chance. It will be very hard to get her out of here with a submission.
Nicely done. All right, she's right into side control right now, and a lot of fighters would prefer the half guard, but she does some pretty good work here.
She does good work in the side control. She likes it. A lot of people will not even pass the side control anymore because it seems like you're giving your opponent an out. But she loves the fact that she has such a great guillotine, and if they turn one way, she'll attack it. So you only have one option to escape this young lady, and by going to your knees, she always throws her hooks in and just gets brutal damage off from the top position.
She's trying to pass the guard here. Ooh, unable to do so. Nice denial by the bottom fighter.
Great recognition in the grappling transitions. Way to maintain that guard.
Oh, man, she's got great fighting instincts, right? Reverses position, and now she's in a position to potentially finish the fight.
Yeah, she did a great job recognizing that she was going to have to change something. Not only did she reverse the position, she finds herself in a very dominant position herself.
All right, she's going for the armbar here. All right, so she bails on the submission, favoring the position. Your thoughts on that?
John, she had it pretty tight, but she recognized she was going to lose it. So she kept the dominant position. I think that was very smart of her.
Nice work, Tyson. Your ground control is unbelievable. She has no answer. So what are we going to do? We're going to do the same thing we did last round. The judges, no doubt, screwed.
All right, let us now get you some highlights. Man, her body kicks were on point in that previous round.
She got to do exactly what she wanted. She said to us on Thursday in the fighter meeting, I am going to kick her in the body until her hands start to drop, then I'm going to go over the top. First phase of her plan is complete. Can she find the head kick to end the night?
You ready to fight? You ready?
Here we are, early round two. Next round is underway here, and if you can't stay calm when a fighter is attempting a submission on you, you're going to get finished. Stay calm.
You're done, John. You're done. If you panic, you're going to present your neck, your arm. You got to really stay patient.
Yeah, that's my fighter name, John No Panic.
Oh, my goodness. Did you just make that up?
It's actually the anecdote.
You should be a rapper. You really should rap if you can put stuff together.
She's going back to that patented straight right hand, unable to connect. Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed without it. Oh, she cracked her there. Beautiful shot out of the clinch.
Oh, high kick.
Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed with that one. All right, so just as we saw in the previous round, she is realizing a lot of success with her kickboxing game tonight, and you can see the confidence growing with every strike landed.
It's overwhelming for her opponent to be in there with her when she's in this flow state. She's so good at everything she's doing that now the activity is starting to pick up. If she can continue to fight in this way, I wouldn't be surprised if this fight gets finished.
Oh, connecting with a series of punches here, she has most definitely found her range. Well, I think if I was a fighter, I'd probably be a headhunter, but she is not that, right? She's invested in the body, and she's done some pretty significant damage to her opponent.
Absolutely. You know, you start to go there, and you land something, and you may think, wow, that was hard. Your opponent doesn't really respond. But as you start to pile them up on him, you start to see exactly what we're seeing right now. And now she can start to capitalize on that. And that's the danger in the engagement there.
Sniffed that one out as she blocks the kick. Well, we haven't really seen her famed jiu-jitsu game just yet, but of course it is not broken, don't fix it, and she has realized a ton of success with her striking routine.
Every day you have to get better. 1% they say as an athlete. She has shown that she got better every single day in her training camp because we don't see her chasing takedowns as desperately as we normally see. She is comfortable in the stand-up, and she is winning these striking exchanges. Nice eyes on the defensive side.
It's okay. Oh, nasty cut on her nose. She is fauceting blood now. Wow.
Oh, high elbow guillotine.
And now some separation between the two athletes. Oh, beautiful hook for her there. Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed with that.
Beautiful job getting those hands up. That was good. Nice strike.
She's got that single collar in the clinch now. Man, look at the redness almost immediately on the right side of her body. Oh, how about the slip by her there? I was about to call that out as a land. Her head is moving tonight.
It does not take much to really avoid a strike, and she does it as well as anybody you've ever seen.
Oh, beautiful counter. Well, she's leaking a lot of blood now. That cut is getting worse with every strike land.
And the blood is flying. Her confidence is growing. She will continue to try and target that cut until someone has to come in here, ringside position, and stop the fight.
Well, she was a little bit hesitant in round one, but she has certainly picked up the pace here in this second round. It took her a while to find her range. She's in a strong striking rhythm now. Well, you can see a little bit of swelling in and around that left eye now. Always be closing. Busy in the clinch here. The punch is good. Just out of range with the big right hand. Oh, she got inside and right to the single collar toe. Oh, knee strike right to the body. 30 seconds to go in the round. Oh, there's that kick, and it lands. This could do it. Nasty cut on her nose. She's bleeding. Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. 10 minutes in the can. All right, that's the end of the round, and the fighter has a cut on her nose, so that is something that certainly bears watching moving forward. Cut man racing in there. He'll try to seal that cut. She doesn't seem too bothered by it, but certainly something we'll keep an eye on here moving forward. Well, she is unrecognizable with all of that swelling. Let's see if we can isolate exactly what caused it.
What happened to her face, John? She's not the same person that we saw walk into the octagon. She has not been good defensive. She's got to change something. Maybe a takedown. She's got to limit the punches landing to stop all this swelling.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, here we go with our next round. Two of the best women in this division. We'll see who takes the upper hand.
You got to make a decision when you get up off your stool going into the next round that this is my fight and I am not going to allow it to stop my fight.
Oh, she just continues to land a high volume of strikes here, really just like she did in the previous round, and she does not seem to be slowing down at all. Man, she's got it all going with the hands, with the feet tonight, and that cut is really becoming a factor now as this fight continues.
Yes, she's got to move, Jay. She's got to get on her bicycle. She's got to get to the middle of the round so that the cut man can get to work. Because the more she's in there, the more she tries to fight face first, the more that cut is going to open up. She's got to get moving.
Well, not just a high-output fight to this point, but a high-accuracy fight as well. Both fighters have absorbed a lot of damage thus far.
These two women have both fought so valiantly. They have really laid it out on the line tonight, and it's made for a very fun fight.
Big shots being landed on both sides here. Good jab. Well, she is clearly dominating and winning this fight, largely with her striking. The book on her coming in was that she's a monster in the gym, hadn't really put it all together in the octagon until tonight.
All of her coaches talked about how special she was, and when it finally clicked, everyone's gonna be impressed. Tonight, everything clicked, and you can see now that she has the ability to go real far in MMA.
Well, that nose cut just... Postures up now and lands a vicious head strike. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Oh, nice strike on the ground for her. Oh, look at that high-level grappling as the fighter reverses position and attains a dominant position. All right, so now we start to see some visible damage in the form of swelling as the ground and pound strikes continue to land.
This is a terrible position.
Fight back!
We might get a stoppage here. Attempting an armbar here.
Outside, there it is.
Oh, going down now.
That is a beautiful transition to try to get the finish. There it is.
Huh, she got out.
She got the submission and defense going. What a beautiful display by this young lady.
Well, she'll ground you and she will pound you. These strikes are really starting to add up.
They're starting to add up because now she's more willing to take chances knowing that she can land.
Under 2 minutes to go in the round.
Fight back!
All right, side control for her now. And you know how heavy she stays with all of that upper body strength. We'll see what she can do from here.
Well, she's got great upper body strength, and that's why she passes, because she doesn't necessarily feel she needs the legs to control her opponents on the ground. So she goes to side control and hopes that you give your back. That's
right.
why you see she has so many rear naked choke submissions.
I would never give you my back.
Don't give me your back.
All right, oh, looking for the submission now. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
Oh, man, that was sweet.
Nice strike from the bottom fighter there. She's trying to pass here, gets denied.
Got denied because she's so aware, so on top of the grappling transitions. And there you go, again, half guard. She's a beast. She's targeting that cut, and she is seeing it pay dividends because the cut is getting worse. Lands a nasty strike off of her back. Always thinking offense, even if she's in a defensive position.
All right, right back to the well she goes. Another submission attempt here.
She keeps trying to get the sub going.
Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Oh, more of the same. She lands again, and the swelling continues. Oh, she's going for a submission attempt now.
Great decision there. Maintain position over submission. Very, very smart.
That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds. All right, so with some urgency, the cut man making his way inside the octagon here at the end of the round. Quickly, they get her back to the stool. They got to work on that cut, and quickly.
It's okay. We expected this type of fight. We trained for this. We're bloody.
Well, no surprise to see her opponent continue to attack that cut on the bridge of her nose.
Nasty cut on the bridge of her nose. She wasn't moving her head, and she is now paying for it. Her opponent now will be even more aggressive in her approach to try and advance the damage to her nose that she's already dealing with.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds.
Oh, clinch position. Watch the knees and the elbows come now.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue.
Very crafty, finding an opening to land a beautiful punch.
Oh, lands a nice straight.
She's so fast, so straight, everything just perfect. Everything perfect. Every strike, every kick, every punch, everything's just perfect.
Oh, man, that cut is getting worse. Absolutely nasty. Slip that one.
Right to the single collar. She was able to close the distance, and now she's in her position.
Both fighters starting to open up a little bit.
Beautiful leg kick.
Nicely done as she closes the distance to attain the single collar tie. Well, that left hand has been there for her tonight, not on that attempt. Oh, big elbow.
Lands a quick jab.
She wanted out of that clinch and able to get out. Man, she is just breaking her down. Oh!
She's getting up, yep.
Big knee there to the chest.
She got that single collar tie.
Well, we wondered aloud earlier about their tickers. Who would dig deep? They both have, and they have given us one of the better fights in this division all year.
They've given us an instant classic. Both of these women have laid it all out on the line. They're beat, they're battered every time they go to the corner. We wonder if anyone's going to quit. Neither one does. They come right back out, and they continue to go at each other. It's been so fun. Oh, nice.
Oh, beautiful transition right into side control. Now potentially working on a submission instead. That Darcy's tight. Oh, how good is that as she gets out?
She is so aware on the ground, and she escapes a deep submission attempt.
Well, she lands another strike to the body here, and the percentage is getting high now in terms of the body strikes landed. Didn't see a lot of that earlier on, making up for lost time here. Well, you thought the cut man did his job, but that cut on the nose is just nasty, and it is pouring blood now. Well, she's so confident in her defense and her ability to block shots, and now you see why.
You see all she learned from her background in boxing that allows her to be so effective defensively.
Oh, looks like she's got that arm triangle locked in.
Oh, wow.
Let's work. I'm going to stand this
Oh,
up.
she got out. How good is that?
Nice. She does a great job of targeting the area that she sees all that swelling, and it continues to get worse. She's stepping over the mount here.
Oh, strong reversal on the ground here. She's mixing it up nicely. Now you saw her get that elbow to the body.
Oh,
nice job to target that cut and land again. Blood becoming a real factor now. We'll see if she can set up the arm bar now. Oh, somehow she gets out.
I thought it was over. I thought it was over, but that's one thing you know. Never underestimate these fighters in their submission defense.
45 seconds remain in the round. Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. Trying to stay heavy here as best she can.
Oh, right into mount.
Setting up for another submission now. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
She is so dominant from the top position.
Oh, that cut is looking nastier by the minute.
In the half guard. Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Ground strikes really adding up for her now. And there's the buzzer indicating the end of round 4. All right, so somehow, some way, we have made it to the end of the round, and for these two women, otherworldly toughness on both sides, but those are some damaging cuts.
Yeah, they're both cut up, they're both battered, they're both bruised. They have done so much damage to each other. Both of these women laid it all on the line.
We're going to show you some replays from that previous round and perhaps isolate the strike that caused the cut.
Yeah, I mean, these two just were going back and forth. They are so evenly matched, and the intensity in which they threw their strikes was crazy. Both of these ladies were trying to knock their opponent's head off the entire time in that round.
All right, so let's see how soon into this next round those cuts are reopened, but both of these women have accomplished a lot here tonight offensively. We'll see who can shore things up defensively moving forward.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at this 5th and final round. And that one certainly found the target. Oh, nice shot to the body, connects for her there. Somewhat surprising we didn't see a lot of body work from her earlier in the fight, but she is getting after it now. Busy in the clinch, lands that punch. This could be it.
Nice body shot.
Vision is compromised, there's no doubt.
Oh, another good body shot.
Switching stances here. And doing work with the jab. Nice crack there. Postures up and lands a brutal strike to the head. Well, we talked a lot about her flexibility off the top, and she's got rubber guard now.
She's got rubber guard. She has options for finishes, but they're very rare submissions that we don't see very often in the UFC.
She's got her back now, DC, and I don't mean she's like there to support her, right? She is literally on her back and in control of this fight.
She's in control of this fight. Look for her to start trying to slide that arm under the neck to finish the fight with a choke.
All right, she postures up here, DC. We'll see if she can get those ground strikes.
Watch for the huge elbows that she's known for. Gotta be careful there. I can see the ringside position starting to get up because that cut has gotten to a very bad place.
Well, she did not miss a single grappling practice during this training camp, and here's your evidence. Outstanding movement on the ground.
She looks like a master of grappling with the great movement that she's showing on the ground.
Man, these women are putting on a show tonight. The crowd absolutely loving it as they make their way back to the feet.
The crowd's going crazy because they just saw two high-level grapplers mix it up on the ground. It was phenomenal to watch.
Working off the jab, it's good. Ooh, nice defense. I thought that punch might get through. Just unable to quite find that range. Battling for hooks. Oh man, that cut just looks awful. She is donating so much blood at this point. Maybe think about stopping the fight.
Yeah, they need to stop the fight. I mean, she's tough, but she doesn't need to prove that. We have known for a long time how tough this young lady is. Somebody needs to stop this fight. And now she's in mount. That was a slick transition.
Oh, in good position to rip off a Kimura here. Oh, could be the beginning of the end. That looks tight. Wow, looked like the arm might end the fight. Instead, she gets out.
It was over, and that's so discouraging for the opponent to survive something like that. Hats off to this young lady in the submission defense.
She missed with that jab. Oh, countered there with an uppercut, perfectly placed in time. Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home. Able to block that strike. Under 1 minute. Unbelievable.
That blood becoming a real factor.
All right, half guard position for her here, and this is a spot where we've seen her have a lot of wild success in previous fights.
She has a tremendous amount of success with this position. Look at that, going into the armbar.
Ooh, she might be in trouble. Arm still not out of harm's way yet.
Look at all the pressure on the arm. Great submission defense on full display by the opponent.
Right there.
All right, so another nice sequence for her there. You've talked a lot about her fight IQ, but this is pretty simple, right? You batter your opponent upstairs, stay with it.
She did it early. She was able to get to her spots, land the shots that she wanted to land. Her opponent did nothing to change it, and now she finds herself in a comfortable position where she has to just keep targeting the face that is so swollen right now.
What a fight! 25 minutes turned in. We go to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is considered a split draw.
All right, so the fighters embrace after a competitive fight, and it goes into the books as a draw. So a fun fight for the fans, but not necessarily the desired result on either side.
Not the optimal result for either of the fighters. But when the fans and the people watching can see how close it was, you got to understand the judges are seeing the same thing. It's a good result to me.